Our lesson here is over things in the kitchen. We just added a cupboard, and we're getting ready to add uh,
Countertop.
the counter. I got a lot on my mind.
I have
Apologize.
another one too, maybe.
What is it?
Nonday.
It's a wash bowl.
What is
To
it,
wash your
Robin?
hands.
Oh, wash
Wash basin. So it doesn't really count.
To wash
Or no?
it's to wash your
a
hands.
sink.
Okay. No.
So is that like a sink or?
Yeah, it's a sink.
Okay. I mean, they're different things, really, but technically not.
Because remember in our language we have specific on a bathroom, a restroom, a urinal, and a toilet. When you see down here it's slang, it's a real word, it's not, but we use it as slang. We say ujete. A lot of people just say ujete. That means I gotta go take a crap. Or I gotta go to the toilet. Or they say uneji. Unejeti. Unejeti. I'm gonna go take a leak. The man or woman will say that. And some women, they also
Like
use
that?
ujeti for both. Yeah. It's common talk. It used to be anyway.
So is that
That's
wash
funny.
basin not used for the kitchen then? Is that more of like a bathroom sink?
You could use it for a kitchen sink too. Look up sink.
He just said it was a sink. I don't know.
It is a sink.
I mean,
But you gotta
it's a sink,
in the
right?
kitchen, don't you
Or
got
is
a
it-
sink?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a sink.
Emily, roll this window down. It's hot in here.
I think so. It finally works too.
Leave them out here. Move this over here. I done told you, leave them over here. You want to listen? Leave them here.
There's no sink
This ain't no place for no
in here.
kids
folks.
running around.
Everything's open.
Sit them in here. They're not done cooking yet? Just stop. We're recording. Be quiet now. And so that's what we're going over. Just shut it.
There is no sink listed in the Ponca dictionary by itself.
In the Omaha language, in the Omaha way, it says uspe.
So page 125 has wash basin or a sink. It's nombe udija.
Yeah, that's what it is. And when you say udija, it goes back to what me and Chris and Connie were talking about. We have those verbs that go in front of other verbs, and when you say that udija, that means that you're washing your hand, washing something inside of something, and that's what you use it for. And that's why I said ujeti, because j means to take a crap. It's feces. That's not literal feces. It's the act of doing it to use the number two. And then you say, and T is a house. So it's like you're saying a shit house. And so when you say une jt, it's talking about a toilet, or it's also a toilet or a urinal. And you have to put that ooh in front of it because that's something doing it. And then if you would say ine jt, you wouldn't really have to say T on it. You would just say ineje. That means you're gonna urinate by means of a toilet. You don't have to say toilet or just do it outside on the ground or whatever it may be, or wherever you're, or a porta potty. You're doing it by means of. That's what me and Chris and Connie were talking about. Stop looking around and sit still. Wipe that off your face. We ain't got time for that. You don't do that here. A lot of people here, they're gonna be watching us. They see you running around, they're gonna think, "Oh, Eagles letting him run around." You sit still. You don't play no basketball while there's a body laying in there. That casket's open, boy. And so we have to remember that. And so now, if you was to say "ah neige," that means urinating. "The neige" means urinating, and if you was to say um, Angu, Neje, we're going to use the restroom. And it just goes back to that. It's a little bit off what we're talking about, but I wanted you guys to know what Connie and Chris and I were talking about earlier. We weren't talking about this, but I'm talking about verb prefixes go on top of another verb prefix. And it's not called, you know, it's a verb prefix. And then we also have other prefixes, like we'll say, geez, almost, almost said that. It'd have been derogatory if you say, we neje, I peed on you. You know, like a little, like a little kid might say that, and might have, when a boy might be swinging it around, and he could say, "We neje, I peed on you," or a little baby,
One of my kids
you
did
might
that to
say,
my boss.
a little baby, you might say, "Neje, she pooped or he pooped on me." You know, like little kids when you're changing them, or they might have had a crappy diaper. You got to learn how to use these prefixes. But
My
when we go through
son
these
did that
verb
to my
conjugations, we'll do that.
yeah. Would it be the same
Look now.
thing if I was saying like saying that my kid did it to someone else? How does it work that way? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Okay,
I'm not
like your
even
son
sure.
peed on somebody.
Oh, that was something else. Yeah, I
What do
mean he
you?
did,
If you
but how would
okay, if my
would you
son
say
peed,
it that way?
like you said, my son peed on him, you would say, "Neje eta." He peed on him, or he peed on her. Neje
Mm,
eta.
a tie.
Eta.
Okay. Oh, also, there's a face sync. A tie. A tie. Is that right? A tie.
That's what I just said.
Um,
Eta.
there's a face sync, Robin. It says a tie. Yeah, I was just making sure. That's checking. Face sync. It says Indonesia. 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 It says face sync.
That's
And then
to
the
wash
other
your
one is
face
wash
in the sink.
basin. Nonday.
Nombe, but if you wash your face, you're talking about inde.
Is that what that says? I mean, or
No,
did I read it
well,
wrong?
I'm
Or
just saying, if you say face sink, or you're somewhere you wash your
Inde,
face
yeah.
at, if you want to make it specific, you would just say inde udisha. And then if you say I wash my face, you would say
Okay, yeah,
inde
that's why.
ublija.
Mhm.
Inde ublija.
Yeah, you're breaking up. You're breaking up a little
Can you
bit,
guys
honey.
hear
So
me?
yeah, I'm sorry about that. If you already said that, you're
Yeah, I
breaking
can
up
hear you
some, but I got
fine,
it.
Connie.
I
It
got
may
it
be
this
on your
time.
end, Connie.
Lonnie, you're breaking up
You're
too,
fine.
so
It may be on your end.
I can only hear you breaking up,
Yeah, I
Connie.
think.
I mean, I could because
Oh,
we're in
I've
a
got a
flood watch
storm,
right
so I'm sorry.
now.
It's
We're in a
probably
flood watch.
we got storms too. So, but yeah, sorry about that. If you had already said that before.
But listen, no, now pay attention to the conjugation. Okay, we're talking about something to wash your face in. You would say inde udija. But when you say I washed my face, you would say inde ublija. Remember, Chris, like them ths, you put the b in front on the I and the n. If I said you washed your face, I would say inde unija. Inde unija. Unija. And then if I say we washed our faces, there's two ways to say it. I would say inde angu jai. Or I would say inde u want the jai. There's two ways to say we is on a you verb prefix would be u want or angu. But like I said, we're kind of a little bit off on that. I don't know what we're talking about. Let me see. I got this deal. Okay, so where's oh my gosh, there's the pen. Yeah, just give him one. That's all. Oh, the jai. Okay, now we added cabinet, and what else did we add? Or cupboard,
Sink.
cupboard.
Robin mentioned counter, but I don't know if she looked it up or
No,
what.
did you guys find
I
it?
don't know if you guys looked it up.
I didn't find it.
Barbara, do you look in the Omaha deal? Maybe we can get an idea of it. I don't know.
Hey, did you find it in the Omaha?
I found counter itawa or witawa, but I can't tell if it's like a countertop or if it's like a counting unit. But it says
Say it again. Oh
itawa
no,
and
that's talking about
witawa.
a counting unit.
That's what I
Those are
thought.
counting units.
So it is not in the Omaha either.
Yeah, we the one. What about a tabletop? Would that be sort of the same thing? Maybe we could find that. Or maybe a kitchen table. Guardate, and then like whatever the word for
Cutting
top is.
board. Know what we would use it.
That's true. That's good. We're getting there. Whatever the word for top is, which I don't know. Oh.
The dynamic in the cockpit changed, but as they started to get into this high stress, high anxiety
I keep
situation,
getting into these pages, and I keep.
Okay, so on that, I mean, I don't know how we would say it. You know, I mean, I don't ever remember hearing that when I grew up. I mean, like I said, it could be Walate, Blaska, but all tables are flat. Or Walate, Snede. See, this is going to come back to the dictionary that we're going to make. We're going to have to make names for these type of things. We done went to the Ponca dictionary. We done went to the Omaha relative stuff, and I ain't got my Osage or my call stuff to look it up. I got everything on our 5 tribes except for the Quapaw, Ugakpa. That's how we call them. I don't have nothing on their language.
That's not a word for top in here. There's not a word for top in the dictionary. Top.
Top of what?
That's odd.
It's Bossy.
Like I was thinking maybe tabletop. Like tabletop. I'm sorry. What is it?
When you use that word top of anything, it's Bossy. Look it up in the dictionary.
Okay.
See if it's in there. Bossy.
Bossy.
My dictionary is right here.
Yeah, the word, it's not in the English side, so
Might make a difference. What about
Boss-
Uhanti
no, wrong one.
Wadate? Uhanti Wadate? Because you would prepare stuff at a kitchen table, so it's kind of like a counter. I don't know.
Well, we could even call a counter. You could even call a counter, and we could just say, "Walate ega." That means it's like a table. I mean, I don't know.
I found bossy, B-A-S nasal I. Bossy, and that means head first. I feel like I'm close, but I'm not at top.
No, but what you listen, Bossy and Bossy, those are totally 2 different things. Okay? Did you hear me?
I couldn't understand what you said to look up. Yeah, 2 different things.
Okay.
Bossy is what I looked up.
Bossy means the top of something, the pinnacle. Now, Bossy means to go over head first. Those are totally different.
Oh, okay. So is it B-A-S-I though?
P.
How do I find the? Oh, P. Okay. Okay, gotcha. My bad.
Okay, look, right there under that same thing when you said you found Bossy, it says Bossiata. At the top refers to the top of a structure. Bossiata, the tip top, the highest point of something. But we're not talking about that because when we say you put ata on it, you're talking about towards it. Now, all we're talking about is the top of something. That would just be Bossy. Bossy, not Bossiata, and not Bossy. Bossy means like someone fell over, or they went in the water head first, or they fell on, like somebody, a little kid, you know, they're like head's too big or something, they topple over. They don't have that part in there, but that's what it is. It's Bossy.
I'm only laughing because I did that yesterday.
I looked,
Me and my
I
big head did do that yesterday.
went a different route
Oopsie.
and decided to try and look up counter as like a thesaurus to find out what other words we could look for. And one of them says work top or bench or work surface. I don't know if any of those would help, but those are alternative for what we want to call it, maybe.
I found the word for floor. Every kitchen has a floor.
You go, Barbara.
Yes, they
Kitchens
do.
have floors. Yeah, kitchens have floors.
In the Ponca dictionary, page 273, Nonday, which sounds like the word for heart.
No, Nonday has a dual meaning. It's the way you say it. And I never heard it as floor. Nonday either means wall or it means a heart. What page is it in the dictionary? 'Cause, maybe it could be used
273.
as a floor because I thought when they said floor, they just say Jean Blasca.
Well, Jean Blasca is in the Omaha language book as floor. Jean Blasca.
But you also look up in the Omaha dictionary, you look up Nonday with it on theirs, they got a V over the O, the nozzle O. And to them, that means a wall. And it means a wall to us too.
Right.
But I'm a,
That's why it's the
but
first time I've ever seen it mean floor.
I ain't never heard that before in my life. But like I said, I'm not a fluent speaker either. And I say that sarcastically because right now we're at a time where even a fluent outer or even a semi-fluent person or someone that fakes like they know, we got a lot of people down here that fake like they know the language and they don't. And now they might say something like, we got people down here saying that you call tea all day moncon. I said all day don't mean moncon. All day moncon don't mean tea. It's all day moncon. You know, all these guys down there, since they know there's a lot of outers that are either don't come out no more, they don't teach no more, or they're not around or they're dead. And so now they come out here and make fake words and act like they know, just like we got them teaching our Ponca kids down here teaching the wrong way, and some of our parents have went to the director, and they say, well, people say stuff different. Well, that's a damn lie. They just don't know what they're talking about. And some of them will probably watch this, but I don't care. One thing I can tell you about the language, I got authority on this, and people will tell you that I'm authoritative on this, and then I got multiple elders that are still alive that are fluent speakers that do back me, as well as Omaha speakers, not just Ponca. But they're teaching our children all kind of wrong down here.
So what is tea?
Why is it Baymonka? Why is it Baymonka?
What are you
It's
talking
Hare
about?
Monka, but he said Hare Baymonka.
He said Hade Moncon. There's no such word, Hade Moncon. Anytime you
That's what I
use that
thought it
word,
was.
anytime you use that word Hade in reference with Hade, Wadamba, Hade Athamba, that means a horned toad.
Okay.
Because I looked at
So how do
tea
okay.
in the Ponca
I'm
dictionary
confused.
on page 362, and it said the Hade Monkong.
With an X, though,
Yeah,
right?
Monka is
Yep,
medicine.
with the X.
Yeah.
Okay, but they're not
It's
saying it with
literally
the X.
grass
Mhm.
medicine.
Yes, but they're not
Wait.
saying that. They're
Okay, they're
saying
saying it with the H.
Hade with an H, and there's no such word by itself like that. I'm going to look it up real quick.
That grass medicine was wrong. I thought you said that's not right. I'm like, what?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
tea says
freaking out.
literally grass
I thought I
medicine.
lost my mind, Eagle.
Mm-mm.
Would a
That's it,
teapot
girly.
just be the jade
That's
mokta
another good one for the
with
kitchen. That's another good kitchen word,
or would
Diane.
it be something different? It's like a kettle?
Yeah, I don't
What is
see it
it?
in the Ponca side either. There's no word for that I know of. And now we're gonna go
Or maybe a
to
water pot or
H's.
hot pot. Man, he scared me. I thought, like, what am I doing wrong? I've been
Gotta pay
calling
attention.
TT and then it's not
Okay,
T.
look right here on page 288. Horn toad or AK horny toad. Ha day wa don't be. But you could also say ha day a don't ba. Both of those mean horn toad.
That's like, Eagle, when we were saying earlier about my relatives saying, why, hey. And you said that's just your relatives. It's the same thing, right? They put the
Yeah.
H where the X goes. Yeah.
Hey, Eagle, if we go back to page 125,
I thought you were saying something
there's all
different, but
kinds of Nonday
I see
words.
it.
What is it now?
On page 125, Ponca Dictionary, there's all kinds of Nonday words. And one of them is floor, but it's good for people to see all of these related to each other.
I'm sorry, what page, Barbara?
125, Nonday, heart, and
I'm
then
sorry. Thank you
wall,
very much.
floor. Happiness, saddened.
I don't even see heart in here. Where's the heart at on it?
That's weird, Eagle.
Yeah, that's the way that you put those words together, Barbara, which was really good. Are we saying Nonday or Nonbay? With a B or a D?
D.
Okay, D like dog.
Yeah.
Be like boy for basin. I'm all confused. I'll shut up now.
No, you're good. You're on the right track. You're doing what we're
We've
doing.
all gone to page 125, Robin.
Nonbay with a B is hand.
We're on
Yeah, at the
page
top of
125 and talking about.
Connie, at the top of at the top of that is where wash basin was. That was where Robert brought us, was Nonday visa. That was why I was referring to that, because I was trying to make sure we were doing the Nonday versus the non-days.
Yeah.
Okay, now on page.
Well, Barbara just
284,
was mentioning
I
that it's
found
good
heart
that we
on it.
see all the related
Yeah,
words.
it's on the English side for heart.
Because it sounded like heart and floor. Right.
A little bit. Okay, on here when it says Nonday, that's the correct way.
Distressed heart.
Yeah, Nonday. And then when you say
Emotional
Nonday,
distress. I don't get it.
yeah.
The part is in my heart. It's not literal heart though.
So there's a little bit of a glottal stop when you pronounce it as
It's
heart.
like your emotional heart. It's
No,
not
if you
literal,
go
right?
to page 284, Connie, in the English section, it says heart, and it's the literal heart.
Uh-huh.
So that one's the Nonday.
Okay.
That
Thank
one
you very
is
much.
that
I will.
is the correct way. That is the correct way to
I
say
got
it.
it back.
Nonday.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's the correct way to say it.
See, I can't hear.
And like I said, my grandpa Lewis knows more than me, but by far I don't know nothing compared to him. But what I'm saying is, when they say Nonday like that always meant a wall. And hell, maybe I'm wrong.
Well, it's a good distinction because I never learned that before.
That's because of how you were taught. They don't even got a wall in here. I don't see it. Nope, I don't see no wall in the dictionary. Nope. I don't know.
I've heard the heart. It's Nonday.
That's the way it is, Grandpa.
Yeah, like Nonday. Sagikizaga. Make your
Make
heart
your heart
strong.
strong.
See, that's
Yeah.
even in Pastor Hedman's book.
Yep.
Nonday. Sagikizaga. Make your heart strong.
Strong.
And on
In
that,
the Omaha book, Eagle, it's Nonday. Sorry, go ahead.
Huh?
Sorry, Raymond.
on a tabletop. The Ponkas don't just use tabletop, because when you say put the dishes on the table, you'd say Ukpe te agaha. Agaha means atop, and then wadate is table.
Do they have a word for countertop?
No.
Would you know?
No, that wouldn't work, because
Probably
back in
not.
the day we didn't have one of those. Unless
So,
somebody made a new one,
right.
a new word. 'Cause-
So for wall in the Omaha language one, it does say Nonday. If that's the only thing I'm
Yeah.
seeing.
It says Nonday to me over here,
Mhm.
Diane. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm in this book right here, and it says Nonday for
Same.
wall. Is that where you're at?
Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
Raymond, ukpete
Uh,
agaha wadate. Put it on the table. Or
yeah,
ukpete wadate agaha.
yeah. That would be put it on the table.
Agaha, listen, well, you can't just say agaha. You got to use a placement word on it. When you say gaha, you say gaha itelaga. You have to put a placement word in there.
So how do you say that whole sentence? Put it on the table.
If I was to say put it on the table, I would just say wala te agaha itelaga. That's how I would say it, though. There's probably several ways to say it, though. You might
Yeah,
use that word ihelaga, because you're placing it something above something. So when it's rised off the ground, or somewhere like that, we're not standing up, you would say ihele. When command form be ihelaga.
where's this
Looking at
book?
looking at
Uh-huh.
dictionary and that Omaha book, you guys can see there's all kind of ways. Remember, don't ever get stuck thinking we say something
Yeah.
one way. We don't.
Yeah, there's no way.
Agaha is
I was just
Geez,
trying to
now
figure out when you're forming the sentence and you're saying dishes, table, put on top. You put dishes first and then table and then
were
the
they making
action,
yet? They make the food yet?
or you put table, dishes, and the action. I'm trying to learn how to make a
Have
sentence.
Emily call Gene inside of that building right when you walk into the left. It's got all the styrofoam ware, it has everything in it. Listen, or Carla's in there, or have Carla send somebody to the TA building, and we have a lot of crepes in the kitchen, in the dining hall, in the TA building. There's thousands of them, so you just have to talk to them. Okay, now I'm sorry, sister. I apologize. There's people coming asking me questions here. A lot of times, people ask me to do things at these types of events
Oh, you don't have
that
to
are bad.
apologize. That's okay.
Okay, listen, now we're gonna write this out. Hang on real quick. I want you guys to understand.
I
Well,
was just asking, when you're making a sentence, you put subject, object, action. So is it like the dishes, the table, the action? Or is it the table, the dishes, the action?
look at this. This is what me and Chris and Connie were doing. You guys might look at it and think, what the hell? See, you could have been sitting in there. You want to act up. That's why you're sitting out here just hating life, boy. That's why you got to listen. I told you right when you walked off. Listen. That's all you got to do. Waspaka. La Noblia.
He just said
You
behave.
understand? Now I got to babysit. This guy's looking like he's hating life, sitting by me.
The world is a cruel, cruel place, Eagle.
I'm his greatest uncle in the world. I'm the one that spends time with him, teaches him, watches him. Everyone says he's the worst kid in the world. I said, you just got to talk to him. I mean, I might talk to him a little bit. I don't know what you guys think. That's how I took him when we're alone. Just when I said that, just like that, I'm talking to him just like it's just me and him. God, what the hell? Don't comment on this. Wait until I'm done, and I'm going to teach you guys something. Now look. Now since we used on, we gotta say gaha. And we can still get away without even using this word. I'm just being honest with you, but we're going to use it just for teaching purposes. You want to go play? Huh? I can't hear you. I don't feel like you're going to listen. I just said that to see what you say. I'm cruel. No, we better not. I don't feel like you're going to listen. And then they're going to say, oh,
Did
I
you
let him
spell
out.
table like food?
Oh, yes, I did. I damn sure did. That was my bad. I did. Eagle's human.
But that's a good thing to teach. Guardate
Eagle's just
table,
hungry.
guardate food.
He's
Good.
hungry.
I didn't listen.
He's
First of all,
thinking of the food and see, he doesn't care about the table. He's waiting on the food.
when I woke up late. I jumped up, was just in my skivvies,
That's the way
start
I.
teaching, and then Leah brings me a bowl of honey bunches of oats with almonds. I ate half of that, but I didn't feel like eating, so I put it away, and then I ate a few, uh, 2 handfuls of. I'm tongue tied in English. But that pistachios, they said pistachios. They said right.
Pistachios is right.
Say it again.
Pistachios.
Pistachio without an S. Okay, I'm trying to put an S on pistachio. Okay, see, I learned too. And yeah, and I ate half of a oatmeal cookie. I'm starving. Okay, now look at what we got going on here. And I'm gonna change colors. This is a placement word, and this is a placement verb. I don't know how to say it correctly in English. Okay, you want to play in the back of the truck, or you just want to sit by me? Hey, John, I'm just saying that. Teasing you now. Now, Wabla, he there. Wabla, he there. I'm teasing him now. When you say Ponca, you say to tease. You say the he day or the old way, Wala he day. And so I said, Wabla he day, so I'm teasing him. I asked him, I'm not sounding cruel, but I asked him if he wanted to go play in the back of the bed of my truck. And he said, yeah. And I said, H on it. So when I say H on it, he understands a few Ponca words. maybe about 20 of them, a little bit more, under 30 or close to 30. Ponca was it. He understands daily.
You're breaking up, Eagle.
Is it because I wasn't right in front of it? Or is
That's
it my
better.
connection?
Yeah, it was right because you weren't right in front of it.
I wasn't right in front of it because I was writing, so I have it sitting to my side. It's easier for me to write with my hand. Okay. Okay, so why do I got the green? What is the green? What does the green even signify?
Modifiers of some sort.
Those are
Okay, we're not gonna go
the
ahead.
articles. The
That's
articles
right,
for
the
the
articles.
dans
Okay,
is
so
the
now
table around.
okay, so when I say volate, then what kind of table am I describing, Barbara?
A round table.
That's right. Okay, and so when we talk about even though dishes, if I was talking about a single dish, I would say uspedo. Because most generally dishes are round, but in Ponca also it doesn't matter. Don also has for anything that's round or square or rectangular will still be used as don. But we're talking about multiple dishes, so what are we talking about? Why did I not say uspeke? And I chose the word uspete.
T pluralizes.
That's right. Okay, now break it down. Somebody break it down. And what does itelaga mean? Don't guess, break it down.
Where?
Was it you put it?
No.
The ga is the male command, right? Ga.
Yeah. That means you put it. And then some will argue and say it's like this way. And that's what's so messed up about now. We got people that don't want to help and to clarify or differentiate on some of these things that's happening. And so you remember anytime we got an I verb, it always automatically goes to either. And it could be either daga, but most likely it's either naga. That means you put it over there. You place it over there. You
Yeah.
place it. Most likely it's
So
this
is
one. But even then,
gaha
even
means
th-
go ahead.
go ahead, Connie. What about gaha?
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I missed a whole bunch of it because I couldn't hear. It went all blank for a minute. But gaha means to put something on. To put the gaha word means to put something on top of something. Is that right?
It needs to place it. It needs to put it on top of.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't hear a whole big bunch there. I was guessing around.
On that one there, that either no naga, that N is a person marker that's inside. What do they call that? Placement? A person marker?
Person marker.
Well, right here
Yeah.
it does. It places, it makes it you. This also makes it you. Both of these double you right there.
Yeah. But one of them is for a
And then
subject,
this right
and one
here.
of them is for.
Well, these ain't subjects right here. These are given a command. It's a verb sentence. These right here are total verb sentences all by themselves. Ida naga, ida naga. I told sit down. Told you don't get up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even got it in here.
Is
Oh, I found
Angaha?
it. No,
What
look
is
on page
Angaha?
82.
Oh,
Aha.
I'm on 82. Angaha means a top too, but it's a different top, right? I'm so confused.
Oh.
Yeah,
Top
no,
of the
get back
table.
here. You don't cry. We're gonna leave right now, and I won't even let you go back to your mom. Straighten up. Straighten up, softness.
Tell him to start counting the grass.
Bring her out here. Okay, on page 82. What is it? What is going on with this? Why the heck is it stop charging? Scroll over.
I'm on the twice.
It's on. Maybe I don't got it good here. It doesn't show it's charging no more. You see my little thing right here? Cost me $117 and some change.
That's what helped us survive days of no electricity. They're very useful in power outages. Keep them charged up though, Eagle.
Yay! It came back. I did have a charge up on my daughter when she was working with the IT people from Nebraska. She didn't shut it off. She just left it on. Are you hungry? What you want, a knuckle sandwich or what? Your mom's bringing you something to eat.
I haven't heard that in forever.
I teach my kids every day. My grandkids too.
So, what is the root verb, Eagle? Because I think that's throwing me off. Because I see something that says to place upon, and it's he.
Robin, go ahead and go to page 82.
In the Ponca dictionary?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, they got pork and everything. Kukisi tanuka. Kukisi niite. Kukisi niite. That means the pork's done. It's cooked. That sounds like you're saying but ninde. But niite means it's done. It's cooked. It's finished. Only relates to cooking.
Is everybody still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Pastor Edmund's Master Apprentice book on page 26, it says, put it on the table. It says, Wagate KD Aglanga. So that's where I got KD means on top of.
I
Grandpa, you
totally
remember
forgot
when
about
we were
that book.
okay, Grandpa, you remember when we were saying KD? You know, you say you remember it now, but remember we were talking about numbers, you couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, KD is just a connecting word that means and or like with. That word does not mean put it on top of anything. It's a connecting word. Now,
Oh,
right
okay.
there where it says glonga,
Yeah.
that's talking
That.
about set it on the table, but that connecting word does not mean on top of.
Oh, all
Remember we
right.
talked about this last week.
Yeah, I remember now.
But Grandpa, it's another. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But it is a connecting word. It's very important in our language. It can be
Yeah.
used as multiple functions.
Yeah.
So Eagle,
And
on
that,
page 82, are we doing the on top of, or are we trying to do the root for the put or place? Because that was what I was asking
oh,
about.
it's okay. It's iteve.
Iteve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Connecting word.
He was telling you to look at page 82, Grandpa. Something
I
on
thought she
top
was.
of positioned on top. That's what he was
Yeah, I
telling you
thought
to
she
look
was talking.
at.
She wasn't. Barbara. She wasn't talking about that. I thought she was though.
Oh, okay.
All right, where in the heck is this?
These are ain't even in the dictionary right here. Okay, put it. Put it. I don't know. We'll go to the English side. Put it.
Here it is.
Put it. Okay, in the Ponca dictionary on page 333, that's just one way to say it. You could say e hey they, e te they, e no they, e don't they. I don't know why he has it like this way, but this is all it has in there. There is way more than that. And this one just says to put it aside. Uh, and this one right here, how he said put it aside, lay it aside, set it down. I've always heard that word used as when you're putting something up. Like I've always say, let's see, let me use a good one. Uh, wala hutan ke ubati ihelaga. Put the gun up. Put the rifle. I'm telling you, put the rifle up. Wahutan ke ubati ihelaga. That's a perfect example for that word. But like I said, just because you can't find that in dictionary, I mean, you might not take my word for it. I'm telling you the truth on it, though. Tell Dave I'm almost done. Everybody's eating right now, right? Because we're supposed to start the service at 7:30. So talk to AJ. Tell AJ I'll be in there at 8 o'clock. He's in there. I seen him and his son go in there. Connie. Oh, and also Grandpa. Uh, look at Emily. Hey, Ania. Hey, Comla. Okay, now listen, Grandpa. Look for that word "ite." But you're gonna see "ite." You're gonna see it in its command form. I'll dot your eye if you cry.
E.T.
Just
Hey,
telling him.
Eagle.
I know it's in there.
I
Yeah.
found Iteve
Eagle.
on 106 in the Ponca dictionary if anybody wants it.
106. Let's see. 106. 106.
Oh,
Why is this not in alphabetical order? See, I didn't even go all the way. I just got to the S's and stopped.
I think the glottal stop.
they do it weird. I think the
I think
printers
what
do.
they do is they count the glottal stop as a letter, and so if you got to go past all the glottal stop I stuff to get to the regular I without a glottal stop. At least what I've found, but
They do it like that and they do it with the Sedelias and the Ogoneks, but then sometimes, or the Ogoneks, and then sometimes the printers will have one or two of them out of place though. And the other, you know what I'm saying? Like if you've got A, ogonek, and or nasal A, and then you got all the nasal A's, and then after that it'll be the regular A's, but then mixed in with the regular A, you'll see a nasal A, and it'll throw your whole deal off. I found that a lot of times in there.
We have listen when we do this dictionary. We're gonna be
That's
doing.
one of those things.
We're gonna have to put all nasal vowels with each other, despite if they got a accent mark on top, if they
Please.
got a glottal stop, if they got a dot in the middle that stretches like it stretches the vowel literally. Because man, I'm telling you, I'll be so frustrated trying to find something and I can't find it in here. Eat. You don't eat, you ain't
Can you
going
see your
inside.
screen, Eagle? Can you see that, Eagle?
Screenshot it, send it to my phone.
Okay. All right, deal. Umaha EA, it's a first edition. Let me see if I can get a good shot. I'm very confused. I don't remember if we've talked about this one. I sent it.
Okay.
Got some good
All right.
pictures.
I found that ET. It's on page 106. ET
Yeah,
in the bottom right corner.
Are you talking about
It's
the
a
dictionary?
verb. Yeah,
We found it.
it's a verb that store, putting away some things. Ite are they. I put some things away. Ite are they. You put something away. Ite thy. He, she put something away. Ehade they. To put something away. Ehe are they. I put it away. Ehe are they. You put it away. Ehe thy. He, she, they put it away. Mm-hmm.
Well, we found it. We found it about 8 minutes ago.
I know it. I
Is
just
the E
caught up.
supposed to be upside
I
down?
had mine on silent.
No,
There's an upside down E in that thing. You see that,
nope.
Mr. Raymond?
I damn sure did see it when I looked at it.
Yep. Upside down E.
You guys
This
might not
is
know this, but goulash is a traditional deal that I don't
I
care
love that
what
stuff.
funeral you go to. Goulash is one of the dishes,
It's
one of
good.
many.
It's good, good,
And this
good.
pork, this hog, kukasi
Mm.
tanuka. In this case, kukasi niende.
Why is it
That means it's
kukasi?
cooked pork.
I know it's good. That's what I know. I know it's good. I can tell. Because every time your elbow bends, your mouth flies open. It's true.
This guy lost his best friend.
Oh, no. Really?
Are you okay? Oh shit! I said, "Are you okay?" He started crying now. I asked him if he's okay.
Oh.
Here, I'm
You
gonna let
said
these
the
guys
best
look at me.
friend.
I'm gonna let y'all look at him. Look at him.
Oh, no. Aw. Don't be sad. Be happy. Start counting the pretty clouds. He's like, nope, ain't gonna do it. Make some cloud people in your head. Need cloud
I'm really good to
people.
this guy, but he wants to get out of this car so bad. But my sister's body is laying and stayed in there, and he's in there dribbling the basketball. Then he kicked it and knocked over chairs in there,
Oh,
and
no.
makes it look bad on our people.
Yeah.
You know, I can't let him
Yeah.
sit like that way. I can't.
No.
Now,
I wouldn't.
does his little cry face make me feel bad? No, it doesn't.
He has
But
to
I am
learn.
sympathetic. But I am sympathetic that he's young and he's going through it in his mind, thinking, "What did I do so bad? They're making me sit out here and I want to play." That's not a place to play.
Yeah,
Now,
he
how
doesn't
old are you?
understand. but he's learning.
He said I'm 4. Hold on, listen to this. Hold on.
Oh,
Say it like- Did you hear him?
aw.
Did you hear him?
I couldn't
He said,
understand him.
Izaja, we talk, hey, Alan.
Oh, it's Alan. That's a pretty, I love that boy's name. That's a pretty name.
He,
Now I know who you got.
listen, he told these teachers, the one that I told you that don't know Ponca, but they're trying to teach Ponca to these kids, they get an A for effort, but teach it right.
Mm-hmm.
I've been offered to help them learn on the side
Yeah.
or give them things or recordings, and they said, "Oh, my uncles are going to teach me." And neither one of their uncles speak Ponca. And so anyway, he told that
That's
teacher, I'm not going to name her name, but when she watches this, she's going to know what I'm talking about. But I'm not talking about it. I'm just telling the truth. She doesn't know Ponca.
yeah.
And so anyway, he told her, Ijaje, we talk, hey, Alan. And she said, what did you say? And he said, Ijaje, we talk, hey, Alan. And then she looked at her mom and and his mother looked at her and she said, he said, Ijaje, we talk, hey, Alan. And she's like, what does that
Mm-hmm.
mean?
That's
And
good.
she said, my name is Alan.
Mm-hmm.
So don't try to teach people if you don't know your own self.
That's
That's
right.
pretty true. You can't make macaroni and cheese, if you don't have any cheese. Did you see that screenshot?
Yeah,
Boy, that was
I
funny.
got
Oh
that.
my God.
I got that. That's a
Okay.
dictionary.
Yeah, I didn't know if it
Here you
was,
go.
it's Omaha though. It's really
Yep.
old. It's a
My
first
uncle and
printing.
Grandma Elizabeth Stabler made that. Eat
Right,
all
right.
this
I
up.
saw her
Eat all
picture is
that up.
in there.
Pick that up what you
See
dropped right
her,
there. You're dropping it all over my seats. Pick it up.
see her picture? I don't know, real quick,
Put it
so
in
I'll
here.
have to send it. That's her.
Here.
You gotta look.
Yeah.
I have to put this.
That's Grandma Elizabeth. Give
You
my
got some
spoon.
good pictures in here too.
Give my spoon.
I don't know who this girl is, but there's a really pretty girl in there. I don't
We
know
don't
her
have all
name.
them
I'm
pictures.
sorry.
I just got the book. Can you send me all that stuff? I don't got the. I don't got.
Yeah,
I got all them but the pictures. But send me everything.
yeah, yeah. It's.
You want some of this?
I'm gonna have to send you the whole thing though, but it's it out real easy. It's the best copy. It was from the Smithsonian, I think, is where it came from.
Jeez, you
It
got
was
hair
from
in here. Nah, I can't
Mark
eat none of it.
Sletland.
Yeah, that's my uncle. That's Barbara's
Nothing wrong with
Waganda.
Alan hair.
Man, when I see food in here, I don't care if I'm starving. I'm just not. This ain't getting consumed.
Some people are like that. Isn't that funny? It doesn't bother me. I know it's
Jeez.
probably my hair, and I don't care.
It's like, yeah. I got a couple simple words added to the deal. I'm gonna send it to the classroom.
Hey, Eagle, do you want anybody to review the list and practice the words from yesterday?
I do, but I want you guys to make sentences here real quick.
Barbara, see what you got us into.
Like, you're just gonna throw us under
Girl,
the bus like that, Barbara?
Okay,
Thanks, Barb.
right?
go ahead.
I
Look for the
swear.
phone.
Motion carries.
Somebody
And
send
keep
that
it
screenshot
quiet.
to Grandpa.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
Go ahead, open that door and take your plate put your plate on the hood and sit in the back of the truck because I'm smoking. One, I could watch you in this rearview mirror. I love you, Alan. Be good. Don't jump off. Please don't jump off. You might get hurt. Take your plate out. Take the plate with all the hair and put it on the hood. Yay.
Did everybody get that list he just sent?
Right here. Put it on the hood.
Thank
Well, he
you.
tried to run off just now. He just tried to run inside. Boy, that
Did
guy.
someone say send that to Mr. Raymond?
Grandpa.
Did someone say send that to Mr. Raymond? Yeah. Uh-oh, my battery's low.
Get in the back of the truck.
Oh, my battery's low. Okay, I didn't die.
Give me that plate.
Connie, you have
me
to
that plate.
send it to Gail the way you did last time, because I don't have no
Okay.
whatever she sent
In the
it
back of
through.
the
I
truck.
don't have that.
Okay, I'm sending it now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys coming back, sister?
Okie
Hey,
dokie. Tell her to
Okay,
check
I
it,
gotta finish
Raymond. I
teaching
sent
this
it.
class at 8 and I'll be
yeah,
in there.
when she gets back.
Okay.
Hey, Eagle, I
Okay.
found that word you said the other day,
What?
Baha, about that town crier. It does say
I found it in the
archaic.
dictionary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I seen it, but I don't know what that word
Found
meant.
it in
And
the
Robin
dictionary.
told me archaic means that they don't use it no more.
Yeah. Because I've never
But
heard that.
Grandpa, growing up, did you ever hear them say that? I never heard it. Baha means to show, or I never. EA means to it's like saying that when you put EA, it's word or language, and
Oh,
the real word is
yeah,
I
I got
and A. E means your mouth. A is a word or said. So when you put combined your mouth and the word, uh, that's how you make words anyway. But that's what it literally translates to. The I is talking about your mouth. I think next week we're gonna do body parts, so you guys could understand a little better than what I'm talking about.
I got some words. I got some questions about
Eagle, just
that.
so you know. Mm.
Oh man,
I was just going to really quick say,
childhood,
Eagle, you
one of
got
my.
old lessons on body parts.
Well, send it to them. Look, one of my friends walking over there. She just got her leg amputated. She's walking. It feels so good to see her stop out so bad when she got her leg cut off. Now she's walking. Ew, the whole.
Ishte was. I'll be done. There's that word.
Well, it means shameful.
Yeah, I know. I just found it. I've heard that lots of times.
That's like, listen, if you guys, what Grandpa said, that's like somebody, like, say, you might be sitting at the funeral drunk, or you might be like this, like seeing this little guy running around kicking a basketball in there. Elders in the old days would have say,
Yeah.
looking with total disgust.
Yeah. You got to make it right.
I don't. Emily does. That's her son. He's just my nephew.
Yeah. You better tell her.
She knows. Emily's real knowledgeable in all ways. That's why she brought him out here looking distraught.
Yeah. Here's one along that same subject. It's an adjective, disobedient, literally one who does not listen, rebellious,
And,
defiant, behaving badly.
and listen, these terms that
In
he's
other
talking
words,
about,
all children.
these terms are used on grown-ups as well. They're looked at as what they call a bad trait in a family or in a person. And
Yeah.
then our past could be used that against us. Like my past, a lot of people don't like me. They don't say it openly, but they'll probably think you stay while there.
Mhm.
And I just say, hey, Chana.
I don't know.
They don't want a
Listen,
knuckle sandwich. That's why they
listen. Let
whisper.
me tell you something. No, I'm not violent, sister. Okay, listen now. Like right now, I say, Omba de aji bliho, Omba de aji bliho. I'm different today.
Yeah.
There's an outer man that has a lot of our songs and some of our pipes, clan pipes. I'm not gonna say his name. He wants to meet with me next week. He wants to pass this stuff down to me. And he said, let me read what he said. I think I still got it. And this is this is what he said to me. Where you at? He said, I'm willing to share my Ponca pipeway and these pipes with me. He said, I was told by Uncle Parrish not to give it to none of the Poncas. They would mess it up. And then, but he says, I don't want to die with it and lose these ways for you guys. And he says, sorry, but he didn't trust his own folks to do right. And then I said, I know, Uncle, I appreciate you. And he said, you know, as Indian people, we could be so good or screw it up, eh? And I said, yeah. And then he said, I was warned. You used to be a pretty rough guy. And then but he said, Ponca boys were always rough and tough, though. And then I told him
Yep.
this. I said, today I know God.
Yeah.
I said, Uncle, today I'm different. Oh my gosh. As an error, won't let me play the audio on it. Something happened. Yeah, did they stop? Did they cleaning up yet? Yeah, I'll be done by 8. I told AJ I'll be in there at 8 o'clock. I already knew we was gonna have a late start today, sister.
Where's my? Oh, there it is.
They need a breakfast and lunch. Yeah, just get up. You know what to get? Just eggs, bacon, sausage, whatever's cheaper, and get some. They probably ain't got no. They're probably gonna need tea or juice or something in the morning or milk.
Hey, Eagle.
Yeah.
I want to give you this. It's from the Oklahoma Historical Society. You can hear the words in the flag song and woman singer song. I always knew they singing that wrong. That woman Ponca, what do they? Elaze. That
They
Elaze.
won't.
You won't. Yeah, they'll say it wrong. They sing it wrong. I mean, it starts out, in that first part, and they'll say "Hey Loshka Te," but they're not saying "Hey Loshka Te." They're saying "Ijange Ke," and
The road.
but that's what they say. Mijinga Najinga Wadamba, and then on that second verse they'll say "Hey Loshka Te." Ijange, and Mijinga, Najinga, like that. But and if you listen to that one on YouTube, they say Haloshka Te all the time through all them verses. They go over and over, and that's wrong. I don't know who was head singer, but and that Ponca flag song, that there's some words in there they don't say. I'm gonna go listen to this at YouTube. It's the Ponca Historical Society. Ponca ceremonial dances 1977/04. I'll email it to you.
Okay.
We ought to
You said
contact
74?
them and ask them to send us that CD because it has historical meaning to the Ponca tribe. I'm gonna get
Oh,
it, and I'm gonna make about 10 copies of it and go give it to some of those singers so that they know the words to the song. During that Hadoshka dance, every time they would, whenever they didn't know the words, they would just beat that drum louder, and I was disappointed, kind of. But
Yeah.
go listen to that, and you can hear the words, the actual Ponca words in that song.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Eagle, I tried writing a sentence. I'm not sure if this is how it is. So I wrote down, Uchpete, visa, ida table. And I tried saying, I hate washing the dishes. But I'm not sure if I got that right.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
I hate washing dishes. So when you say uspete blija ira table.
All right, so I need the I wash as well as the I hate on there for both of them.
Now, hang on.
Can you say it again, Robert?
Yeah, so I had uchpete, and I originally said visa instead of blija, and then ida table for I hate.
Thank you.
Can you guys see it on the whiteboard? Uspete blija ira table.
Yeah.
This right here means I hate. I wash. You could say washing because you're gonna make it sound like that in English. I about made a D slash dishes. I hate washing the dishes. That is the correct Ponca sentence. You see, a lot of times use your dictionary and start going through it like I hate washing dishes.
Yeah. I wonder, does it rain when he washes dishes? Because if it does rain when every time he washes dishes, then he's unhappy about doing that job.
Ah, it rains when you put your clothes out on the line.
Well, that's Mother Nature washing off all them chemicals you just put in there.
Or when you forget to bring it in at night.
Yeah. Mother Nature is real.
Eagle on the
Yes, she is.
whiteboard, is that le, zai, the, tab, de, not they?
Hang on. Okay, now say it again now.
I'm just making sure that last D is not a slash D, right?
It's a slash D.
Okay.
I corrected it as a slash D.
Okay. And
Uspete
then just,
blija ira table. I said it correctly, I just didn't spell it right.
okay. Yeah, that top there. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Listen,
make
Leave the whole.
you just use it, but I sent you to the which messenger boy. He's pulling out of the dictionary. Now you can say, "I like to wash dishes."
Eagle, you're breaking
Well,
up.
I want to wash
Yeah,
dishes.
Eagle,
I
you're
don't want to wash
breaking up.
dishes. All you got to do is use that what I gave you and use that dictionary and add verbs on the end of them. Okay. Okay. I was on an extra 24 minutes today. I'm gonna leave 8 minutes early. You guys can still stay on there. Make sure you pray them out, Grandpa. But this is recorded.
okay.
I got over my time on here.